I refused to pay for my date's dinner after she told me she was celibate until marriage, so I matched with this woman named Lisa on Facebook dating. We messaged back and forth for a couple days and she seemed normal enough, so we decided to meet up at this Italian place downtown. She showed up looking nice, dressed classy, and I thought maybe this could actually go somewhere. We ordered drinks and started talking about our jobs and families. That's when I found out she was 42, had 2 adult kids from 2 different marriages, and both marriages ended badly. Okay, fine, people have history, I'm not judging that, but then she started talking about what she was looking for in a man and I could feel my hope draining away with every sentence. She pulled out her phone and literally had a list saved in her notes app. So I'm looking for someone who's financially stable, has their own house, drives a nice car, is over 6 feet tall, goes to the gym regularly, has no kids or no more than 1 kid, and wants to travel at least twice a year. She said this while reading from her screen like she was checking off items at the grocery store. I just nodded and took a sip of my beer. Then she dropped the bomb. Oh, and I should mention I'm celibate. I've been celibate for 3 years now and I'm waiting until I'm married again before I have sex. It's a spiritual thing. I almost choked on my drink. This woman had been married twice, had 2 kids, and was now acting like she was saving herself for marriage. Look, everyone can make their own choices about their body, but the way she said it felt like she was testing me or setting up some kind of trap. The waiter came by and took our dinner orders. I got the chicken parmesan and she got the shrimp scampi with a glass of wine. While we waited for food, she kept going on about her standards, how she refused to date guys who didn't have ambition, how her last boyfriend didn't treat her like the queen she was, how men nowadays just don't know how to court a woman properly. I'm sitting there doing the math in my head. She's 42, twice divorced, has adult kids, hasn't had sex in 3 years, and has a list of demands longer than a CVS receipt, but she's talking like she's God's gift to men. About 10 minutes into dinner, I knew for sure we had zero future together, but I'm not rude, so I stayed and finished my meal. We made small talk about the weather and some TV show she was watching. When the waiter brought the check, I asked for separate checks. Lisa's whole face changed. She scoffed and rolled her eyes so hard I thought they might get stuck. "Aren't you the one who asked me out?" she said with this attitude in her voice. "I am," I replied calmly. She just stared at me with this mean look on her face for a full minute without saying anything. The table next to us was definitely watching this play out. The waiter came back with 2 separate checks and set them down on the table. "Are you really not going to pay for dinner?" she asked, loud enough that people were turning to look. I picked up my check and my credit card. "I'll pay for mine and you should pay for yours." I left cash for my portion plus tip, told her it was nice meeting her, and walked out. As I was getting to my car, my phone started buzzing with texts from her. She called me cheap, said I wasted her time, and that I clearly wasn't man enough to handle a woman with standards. I blocked her number and deleted the messages.